Hello, friends. It's the Monday devotion, and today I'm talking about the 10 spies who awfulized. Now, you may be familiar with the 12 spies who were tasked by Moses to go on an exploration mission into the land of Canaan. The story comes out of Numbers 13. God promised Canaan to the Israelites as their new home. And so the 12 spies were sent to investigate this new land. Well, they came back, and 10 spies gave a negative report. They painted a grim picture for the listeners. Even though they knew that God had promised that he would be with them in the involvement of taking the land. Those 10 spies saw those mighty and strong warriors and compared it against their own strengths and abilities. On the other hand, 2 spies, they saw possibilities. They saw that the land was good for living and building. They also saw those mighty, powerful warriors, but they compared it against God's promise. They believed the Canaanites were no match for the God of the Israelites. Now, I think we can emphasize with the 10 spies because we have certainly forecasted a negative outcome, a worst case scenario. We have jumped to conclusions, never considering the possibility of positive between point A and point B. Like the spies, we forget that there's a whole lot of middle for God to show up. I mean, we think things like, what if the test comes back positive? Oh, they're not going to accept my proposal. We'll never sell the house. How am I going to pay for it? That temptation to awfulize comes from within and from the enemy, our mutual enemy, Satan. It's a subtle doom and gloom messaging that worms its way into our thoughts. I mean, I don't know anybody who welcomes trouble and suffering. I don't welcome it. But the fact is, perfect circumstances 24/7 is not a reality. That's why we have to deal with the imperfect on a daily basis. And just as God issued the promise to the Israelites, he issues us promises. He says, give all your worries and concerns because I care for you. That's from 1 Peter 5. Jesus says, I'm leaving you a gift of peace of heart and mind. That's from John 14. Give your burdens to the Lord, for he cares for you. That's from Psalm 55. So we have those promises, and we need to act on doing the things that God asks. But there's something else that I found as helpful, and that is postponing the worry. So here you are. You have this worry of something that you think is going to happen or won't happen. Just postpone it. Postpone it for a week, 7 days. And in the meantime, do what God asks, seek him and wise counsel. Allow God to show up between this moment and the postponement of the worry. Standing firm. It's worth a try. Well, that's it. Until next time.